live stroll with Azra. It is obviously a bit later this morning. What's it coming up to 6:15? It is a mild 13 degrees. Completely out of shorts and t-shirts this morning. No light top, no lights. The phone is making it look a lot lighter than it is, thank goodness. So we should be good this morning for the stroll. Come on, Azra, good girl. And I guess we'll get the administration out of the way first of all. What's everyone's plans for the weekend? Normal Saturday for me. Taking mum to a couple of errands, and then James has got his first football match of the season at home today, which is really useful because we have a Merseyside derby today as well, Liverpool versus Everton. They're always tense affairs, but then to be fair, every game Liverpool seem to be playing at the minute is tense, so why break the habit of a lifetime? In regards to the subscriber count, we did hit 500 yesterday, which was amazing, but then we've lost one overnight, which is annoying. So we will keep working at that. My plan was to get it done by the end of the weekend, so I am still at my goal. But yeah, let's just keep working at it and we'll get there. Okay, so let me know your plans for the weekend. And then tomorrow, sorry, I'll carry on. I think I'm pretty much home alone most of the morning, by the sounds of it. Julie's taking James down to meet her dad, and he's going to go fishing for the first time. So I'm wondering how he's going to find that. We'll see. To be fair to James, he hasn't got any homework this weekend. So as I said to him, your time's your own. Make the most of it whilst you've not got loads of homework coming in. Come on, good girl. Okay, so we are doing our normal live stroll this morning, by which the original walk that some of you might have been with me on. Do make sure you like and subscribe, it does really mean a lot to the channel. We will get to the magic subscription number when we get to it. The first little milestone for YouTube. And for now, let's just all enjoy the live stroll. If anyone wants to let me know what their plans are this weekend, feel free. Where are you watching from? What time is it there? Got a few people coming on now, so if you are new to the channel, do please make sure you like and subscribe. It does mean a lot to the little channel. We are going over the fields this morning, reverting to the original walk. Now we've got a bit more light this morning. Come on, Azra. It makes such a difference coming out just an hour later. Good morning to Arlene, thank you. Where are you watching from, Arlene? Are you local or are you somewhere else in the world? So if you've been with me before, you'll know that we are sort of making our way sort of right through the heart of the village before we then cross over and then head towards the fields. I'll show you where James will be playing football in just over 3 hours' time. I've never known a child get so many niggly injuries, I tell you. And came home from work yesterday and he said, my toe hurts. And he's walking around limping. And I said to him, do you really think you can play football limping around like that? I'll be all right. And it's just like, oh, God. So we'll see how he is this morning. But it does make us laugh. And the thing is, he says, I don't know how I've done it. And then he clicks his toe in front of us. And well, what do you expect? It's just like, for goodness sake. Kids, eh? Gotta love them. Right. So we're now in the main car park in the centre of the village. One of the only free things still left in the village, I suppose. You don't have to pay to park in this car park. Makes you laugh, doesn't it? Really, because you think they would try and get any revenue they can, but good luck to the parish council because they don't. Thank goodness for that. At least people can still use the shops and not have to pay for it. In the neighbouring towns, Royston, the market town, they try and charge you for everything nowadays. Unless you go there at the times they seem to want you to go there, which is after 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Anyway, so that is going towards Cambridge. That is going back down towards Royston. So if you've been with me for other lifestyles, you'll know sort of the general geography of where we are, because we sort of do sort of similar routes, certainly during the week now with the lighting so bad. I have to use sort of temporary lights and what have you. Hi to Courtney, hi to Zakia. Good morning to everyone. Where are you all watching from this morning? What time is it there? Lovely for everyone to be reconvening for a live stroll with Azra. As I say, it is later for me to get some light. Thank you for the like. California, 10:22 p.m. Wow. That'd be past my bedtime. Thanks a lot for watching, Courtney. It does mean a lot. That is a hardcore dog walking fan. Okay, so we are now heading up towards where we will cut into the field, sorry. And what I will say, tomorrow we will be doing a completely different walk. We'll probably go over the fields, the other end of the village. We've done it once before. It's a lot longer, the walk, so hopefully you can stomach it. It'll be about an hour, but providing we've got the weather, I'll probably come out at the same time. I was running quite close to the wind this morning because I've really got to leave home around about 7 to 15 for the chores with Mum. So I left it as late as I could to come out with her to get as much light as possible. Now, if you've been with her, you all know that Azra always seems to want to go to the loo anywhere around this area. So if I do have to put the phone down, you all know why, guys. What I will say, for UK standards, there she goes. For UK standards, it was so warm last night. It really was. I could have easily put the aircon on last night. I really could have, but we didn't. Right, guys, just bear with us. Got to clear up. She hasn't even been. She's thinking about it, but she hasn't been. Are you going to go this time, Azra? Sun is rising over there. Looking lovely this morning. Azra is finally going. Right, guys, just bear with. I'm just going to sort it out. Just give me a sec. Azra, wait. girl. Oh. Right guys, sorry about that. We are rocking and rolling again. So these used to be the pitches James used to play on. These are the small pitches. And then across the road, one sec guys. Across the road with the other side of his school, which is over there, is the intermediate pitches. And then he will now be playing on full-size pitches, which is the other side of this bush and hedge in front of you, where these trees aren't directly in front, which, if you've been with me before, you will have seen it. I will show you again. What I will say is this grass could do with a cut, and it's like this on the other side. It's not going to be great for the ball this morning. This feels really long on these pitches. Come on, Azra, good go. Okay, so how nice does it feel to be able to do this walk? I'm sorry I keep saying it, but I really miss it during the week. This is a lovely little circle we do. You don't see anyone hardly, obviously no cars, all that sort of stuff. And you get to see the sun rising over there. We might see a little bit more of it later into the stroll. But for now, it's still below the tree line. Got some bunnies in front. I don't know if you can see it, if that camera's bringing it out. Just put my foot down a molehill, thank you for that, Mr. Mole. But Azra doesn't seem overly bothered quite yet. I'm quite surprised. Yeah, there she goes. I never know whether I should bring her to the football or not. Because I think she really likes coming out. But as I've said to you before, and if you've seen her when we've seen other dogs, she gets quite excited. And it just makes it a little bit unpleasant, really. So, I don't know. I'll think about it. I will seek Julia's counsel on it and see what she thinks as well. But for now, I will show you where the pitches are as we come around this next series of bends. So there we go, got the goals one end. Enjoy the sunrise over there, over the back there guys. And then you got the goal up the other end as well. Now this grass seems as long as the other field, so I don't know what it's going to play like this morning. It is quite wet underfoot, I will say that, so it might sort of skid along anyway. So anyway, from now till late March into April, it is football season. So pretty much every Saturday morning, home or away, we will be watching James's progress. I'd love to be able to do more with the channel, but you can't do it because there's obviously other people involved, and it's just, yeah, you can't do it, unfortunately. So it's a shame, really. If you had everyone on board, you could do a lot more. But I think it'd be quite a nice little time capsule for them sort of to look back at, sort of a season. And that's all I wanted to do it for when we were talking about it. But suffice to say, nothing's happened with it. Now, if you were with me a few weeks back, Azra did take a little bit of a fall into this little stream. And it is a stream. It's called the River Mel, if you're interested. Come on, Azra, let's go. But it's not really a river, is it? Now, it just shows how long it is since I've been over here. There was a war vet that in no way should have been over here having a camp. But he'd been camping here for months. And I almost think it was during, shall we say, the warmer months. And obviously it has been getting colder coming into sort of September. And shame on the situation. Good morning to computer surgeon. How are you this morning? Where are you watching from? If we have got any new newbies watching, do make sure you like and subscribe. It does certainly mean a lot to the channel. We are very close to the first milestone of 500 subscribers. With your help, hopefully we can get there. For now, we are just going through the wooded area, and I will say again, guys, it is certainly lighter. I think Azra just missed that. That was a deer that just went across the way, went straight through the stream and is in the next field. I don't know whether that was actually come out. Azra, you can't get to it. It's gone across the field, and I almost just fell down the bank as well. Come on, you're not going to get to it. But we are very lucky in the stick, shall we call it six, the village. Lots of wildlife to see. Long may it continue. But yeah, that was a deer that came out of the bush, down the riverbank, across the stream, and then into the next field. We must have startled it and woke it up. Watching from Iraq, wow, that is a new place for people to be watching from, so thank you for that. I think we've had people from Egypt, maybe Saudi Arabia as well, definitely Bahrain, so yeah, Iraq definitely is a new one, so welcome to you. What time is it currently there? Is it time difference about 3 hours ahead? Is it coming up to sort of, or just gone 9:30 there? Not really sure. Maybe 8:30, don't know. As I say, if you are new to the channel, do like and subscribe. It really does mean a lot. For the small little channel, that is fast becoming bigger every week. And it's thanks to you guys that watch along these live strolls. I got asked yesterday, why do so many people enjoy watching dog walks? Because people like animals, people like dogs. We talk about everything and nothing. Sometimes utter rubbish, sometimes important things. But it's all good fun, I enjoy it. 8:32, so yeah, 2 hours ahead. Yeah, I thought it was either 2 or 3 hours. What does your day look like today, sir? What are your plans for the day? Anything exciting? It is so nice. I know I've said it a few times, guys, but it's so nice to be walking in the light. Just coming out sort of an hour later makes a massive difference. And of course, in just over a month's time, the clocks will be changing. And in fact, the clocks will be changing the weekend we're in Disneyland Paris. So, yeah, they go back an hour, don't they? The clocks at the end of October, or towards the end of October. And at this time, in just over a month, probably be moaning about no light again. It'll get steadily worse anyway. Sundays aren't so bad to come out because I can come out that bit later. But obviously Saturdays, I come out the time I do because, as I've explained already, I do some chores and errands with Mum on a Saturday morning, and of course then James, his football match, we've got to be there for 9:15. Nice early kick-off, doesn't consume the whole day. Fantastic. A few more people watching now, so if you are new to the channel, please do like and subscribe. We're doing this most mornings, the live stroll. I'm not sure what we're going to have to see sunrise-wise when we get to the end of this clearing, because this is usually the best place. But I say I think it's just a bit too early still for the sun, and it is a reasonably clear morning as well. And then when we get home from the football, we've got a Merseyside derby to look forward to, Liverpool versus Everton. I am a Liverpool fan, don't switch off. And every game this season has been fairly chaotic and hectic. You can enjoy it to a degree, but it does become quite intense as well. Alright, so here's the clearing. The sun is rising directly in front. But I kid you not, guys, the picture that's coming out on the phone is more picturesque than what I'm seeing. It isn't as red in the sky as that, but that is where the sun is coming from. Now we're coming up to the allotments here on the left-hand side of the red dog bin there. And Julia told me, sadly for her, but I think in the cold light of day it will be the absolute right decision, that she's probably going to be giving it up. It's just a very time-consuming exercise, allotments, and I just think when Julia started doing it, she had far more time on her hands than she does now, and as such it's just not viable. But she hasn't made a final decision yet, so that's up to her. But I agree with whatever she decides to do, but I think she will make the right decision on that. Shame, because it's a nice place to bring my drone. It's quite quiet up here, as you can imagine. Now moving on. Good morning to Ramzan. Hope I've said that right. We're now heading up to Azra's horsey friends. Now, as I say, guys, I've not been in here in over a week, as I said, because of the lighting. So I do not know where the horses are going to be. They might still be in the backfields, so we don't see them. They might have moved them closer to the road. We'll wait and see them, won't we? Yeah, I'm all good this morning. Nice live stroll this morning. The weather is being kind here in the UK. I think we're supposed to get some rain later, and I think tomorrow as well, annoyingly. It always seems to be the weekends at the minute that this weather seems to be rubbish. But we'll see what comes. I'm not even sure the weather people know what's going on all the time. Plane up there. Going somewhere nice, maybe. I don't think that's coming into land. I don't think that's directly in the flight path there. And there's Azra's horsey friends. They're all over the back. It's a shame that she can't see them. But yeah, they're all over the back there. Come on, Azra. If you're new to the channel, do make sure you like and subscribe. It does really mean a lot to the channel. We are very close to the first little milestone for YouTube, which is 500 subscribers. We are on 499. We did hit 500 yesterday. But as with all good things, we'll keep working at it. As I've said many times before, this is a hobby for me. I'm out with her anyway. It's just nice to take you guys along with me. I saw a video on YouTube, not for YouTube, Facebook yesterday. There was a traffic light situation like this, and there was a woman on the pavement, and because it said wait here until green light shows, she was waiting at the red light, a pedestrian. I mean, how silly can you be? Clearly it doesn't relate to you. Thank you for the like. But yeah, how silly people can be sometimes, I really don't know. Nice park here on the right hand side, recently redone, so it's very very new, very modern in there. The second of two nice kiddie parks in the village. There's another one, you know, a lot closer to us, but that is the more modern one now. So obviously James is far too old to want to go to these places now, but back in the day he enjoyed going there, as I'm sure people with young children will know. Thanks for another like. I didn't see that come through, so I appreciate that. Let's say, once again, if you are new to the channel, do make sure you like and subscribe. Really does mean a lot to the channel. So on the left-hand side, coming up here, just after this Toyota in front, there is another field, and this is where James was playing his football for a couple of seasons, as I was explaining about 10-15 minutes ago. And this is called the intermediate football pitches here, and the intermediate goals. I'll show you when we get past this tree. And there are more. There's no bunnies. Quite a lot of debris. So whoever's playing on that pitch this morning is going to have a bit of a clearing up job to do. There's quite a lot of debris from the winds we had earlier on in the week. But yeah, that is the intermediate pitches. Okay, so we're going to wrap this up in the next few minutes, guys. It's been great having your company this morning. Lovely to speak to some of you as well from all corners of the globe. I think we've had San Diego and Iraq this morning. I'm sure there's been others. But for now, we will reconvene it tomorrow. Be out about this time tomorrow. I know it's Sunday, so I'm sorry it's early. But we will be doing a nice, different walk a little bit further afield. Cheers, guys. Have a good day.